The visit note's still not out? No. So what people aren't so it's not like they publish the visit notes. The only way we are going to see the visit notes are going to be if they're used as evidence. That's it. So at this point in time, I don't know how much of evidence we will actually get to see. I would assume they're going to post the readiness conference thing, like that will have all the evidence, but I don't know. From experience, when I have gone to custody court, she was bitching about child support today on live, saying John don't need money. Oh shit, can someone get those clips for me? I'm gonna be honest with you, Bree does not look like she's doing good right now mentally. Who am I to say? I am not a licensed professional, but the coloring of her face, her sunken eyes, all of that. And I'm not like talking shit. I'm not saying like, oh, she looks like, that's not what I mean. I'm saying that like those are all signs of like she's not well. She doesn't feel good. Something is wrong. As a nurse, I would think that something's wrong when I assessed her. I would note the sunken eyes. I would note even though she's tan, she looks overall in her face kind of pale. I know that's a weird way to describe it, but I mean, yes, she could be pregnant. It could be anything. And I would imagine, listen, and I've said this over and over again, she loves her son. I do not doubt that. However, this is not the world she thought she would be in with her child. And Santos said she was pregnant, but not no more. Well, that's really sorry, and sending thoughts and prayers to her if she is going through that and had a miscarriage. That's awful, and I'm sorry if she is truly experiencing that. That's a terrible thing. When I was pregnant with my daughter, it was originally twins and lost one of the babies, so it was very early on, so it's not like it was like a huge tragic thing. Like we weren't prepared for like we didn't know that it was, basically. So it's a tragic thing to go through, even if it's very early on. I think she's seeing the real Santos and realizing she made a mistake with him. Thank you, Mama Bear. She's like the little boy who cried wolf. She tries to play like she's confident about court, but I think she's terrified. I think she's absolutely. Oh, really, Tina? Yeah, it was like basically I don't like there was like an extra sack and everything, and like my like the levels and stuff were super high, all that blah blah blah, so it just indicated that I was, and then but it's not like I had any time to bond, so I didn't go through like a super traumatic experience with it, but I was still upset. Like it was still kind of like mourning the loss of something that could have been. Seems like Hawaii is different this time. Seems forced. Yes. It's very obvious that there is. Yeah, it's still sad. I had to get a DNC done to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that that's difficult to go through as well. He's saying she did something to not be pregnant. Oh, that is also a difficult recovery time. Despite what you believe, I believe in the fact that nobody should be able to tell me what I am allowed to do with my body. My choice is not to have those. However, I have never been in a situation where I have felt like I needed one. So I believe that no one but a woman should, literally that's why I wore the shirt when I went to vote was, I won't be caught dead letting a man tell me what I can do in my bed. So that's what I believe. Pro-choice. And I used to not. I'll be honest with you. I grew up in a very conservative state. I grew up as a Southern Baptist child. There's a difference in being Baptist and being Southern Baptist. He's manipulating the chat against her by talking Spanish, which would that would make me feel very uncomfortable. But, so there was a time where I did not believe in pro-choice, and it took a lot of growth and just experiencing different things and really getting out of the state that I was born in. So, and seeing a different part of the world, and definitely a difference. Grew up in a strict, yes, exactly. So you get it. So totally against it, but now I feel the same way you do as well. Yeah, I just think that there are certain situations, and I would hope that if I had a daughter, or when my daughter grows up, or any of my stepchildren, that they would never be in fear to tell me, that they would know that I would help them in whichever direction they decided to go and be there for them. So even if she did have a smortion, that's a difficult recovery process in general. People experience different things with it. Hello.
Oh, I just assumed y'all needed a man to tell you.
Oh yeah, and a white man at that.
I assumed that was that you would need me to, because I don't think y'all can make your own decisions, can y'all?
We can't. We want to go back 100 years. They said Tarzan is back. I cannot. You should be Tarzan. Yeah, we should do a Halloween stream. You can be Tarzan for them.
It's funny that they don't know, because I really do. I exist. You can't tell because there's no light. I exist without a shirt on most of the time. That's reality.
Unfortunately, that is true.
That is the reality. But, that's the thing that I even wanted to say whenever I was trying to talk trash about the whole Bree thing. Because, again, I don't know any. The only reason I even know this tangentially is because of you, like...
Yeah. I had to tell him when Santos was threatening me. I said, brother, we got some trouble.
It's just, it's like,
brother, I might have messed up and the cartel's coming for me.
Yeah. I mean, you can instantly, as soon as I looked at it, I was like, well, this is not cartel.
This is not. The cartel typically does not have bowl cuts, I have learned. No. I have learned that they go to different types of barbers, and that is not a style that they use.
Yeah, that's not a cartel wardrobe at all. So, but it's hard not to feel bad for all of these people, because, like, their lives have to be empty, right? Like, they have to know that, like, none of these people give a shit about them. Like, they're as soon as they fall off, as soon as there's no clout to be had, they'll jump on to the next, like, instantly.
No, exactly. No, and I've always said that I have sympathy, and you got a master's in psychology, so, like, I have sympathy for Bree, because it's very obvious she had her upbringing was not ideal. Despite what she says, she does not see value in herself without it being about looks or money, period. There's no value in anything unless it's got good looks and money. So, I just feel like that's a taught thing in life.
Yeah, and it's the internet. It's like it's all skits. It's all Coachella. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Everything's Coachella.
It's like it's this huge thing that isn't real. It's an abstraction from, like, anything real. So as soon as there is a moment, like, of you just have a dip and you're just not what it was.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's exactly the struggle, because their stuff is not getting the views like it used to. She lost her account. She lost, and she's never going to get back to that 2.4. Are you walking right now?
Yeah, sorry. That's the only reason I was.
No, you're fine. I'm just wondering if you're doing healthy things.
Yes, I walk every night. That's why even, last night was kind of rough for me, because I had just done my two nightly hours with the dog.
Tell them about the dog, Justin. They'll like that.
I'm ashamed of him. I can't.
You should be. You should be. He looks like he's got mange right now.
He does.
My brother has a golden doodle, right?
Yeah, he's a doodle.
He's a doodle, and we call him Doo-Doo Butt. And his name is very fitting. His name is Chewbacca, and he is ginormous and lanky and very funny. And he gives you the craziest stare down, like, ever. But my brother let him get super fluffy. Like, his fluff was huge, dude. Like, bro was thick.
Bigger than me.
Yes.
My beard and hair.
Yeah,
More
like yeah,
like
it was a lot of hair going on in that household.
peas in a
And
pod.
then that means he's married. Single men don't have doodles.
Yeah. Well, that was
Well,
it. Was well.
it's a complicated story.
It's a collection of things. We had a dog.
Tale
We
as
had
old as
3 dogs.
time. Tale as
Yeah,
old
well,
as time.
let's not go down that road quite yet. Y'all don't need to know me that well.
Hey, we'll do an interview for The Bachelor. You tell your past.
With my ex kids.
Yeah, TikTok. TikTok.
Dr. Phil.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the new Dr. Phil of this app. He got left with the doodle. No, sounds like divorce.
Yes.
Actually, this man's never had a ring on that finger.
Never have.
Never have. He's a man of travels and what's the other word I'm looking for? Travels and I don't know. You go do cool shit. You're like,
That's the direction. You know, yeah.
like you're cool. You're cool. You've always done cool things.
I have my moments.
You've always been like the brave one. Yeah. Oh shit.
Things falling apart. That's like my life. You see that?
That was
like
my
whole
crystals.
No, that's not
Not
good.
not my
Good for the
crystals.
chakras.
It's not good for the chakra. There's one of them. I'll pick it up in a minute. It'll be fine. Oops. Yeah, he's adventurous. He does all that kind of stuff. But I don't even remember where we're going. Yeah, he's got a golden doodle.
Yeah, I just wanted like the whole thing to me is like there's a lot of this, you know, like the negativity vibe. And it's like it's hard because I want to believe in people. I want people that there's hope. People can change. I wasn't, you know, like I was definitely a fuck up, and like it can be better. Like these people don't want it to be better, so it's hard to
yeah. Well, that's what I've always said is like she won't change until she hits rock bottom and wants to. Like you can tell, like the court can tell her go to parenting classes, go do this, go to AA, take rug tests. But actively, you can do all those things and just go through the motions, but you're not gonna change at all.
I mean, and what kind of ambition do these people have? Like, yeah, like
she's pretty ambitious, I would say. She is. The other ones, they're all just looking for the next clout thing. I would say she's a businesswoman. She knows what she's doing on social media. She knows how to rage bait.
Hey, I mean, dropping a bikini like a line, isn't that what we're talking about during a court set? Like, come on.
Well, because she knows people will be searching her name on that day.
Eyes are gonna be on it, exactly.
Yeah,
and that's smart. Like, I'm not
no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, she knows what she's doing to get the clicks, and which I think is why they get annoyed with me because I named my stream that Brie and Santos called off the wedding because I knew people would click in. And then
true, Nicola, ambitions for money ain't all it is, though. That's what.
No, I agree.
Again, I didn't see it either. Like it was like again chasing, you know, my thing. Like that was always like a separate.
What's he looking for in a girl, guys? We will get to The Bachelor. Y'all need to calm down. We can't do The Bachelor until I get my other brother to come on and be the doo-doo expert. He's turning me down. He said, "I can't do that." Sir, I need you to get on here and be the doo-doo expert. We got questions.
Questionable.
I think she's dissociating from reality. She doesn't have anything to ground. No, I agree. I think she did. So one time in custody court, we were told if you take everything from that person, they'll have nothing to live for, and they will act out because of that, because they're not going to lose anything by acting out. So when she was put on supervised visitation, she lost everything, in her opinion. And so, you know, why it doesn't matter what she does now.
Hey, look, I get it as a person that has lost it all. You know what I mean? Like, and then you just have to restart, and you don't like, what else are you supposed to do now? Like, you had a whole, like, you had this life you thought you had or something. You had these kids, you know, you had this, you know, thing, and then now what? Like, to go from, and again,
I think that's why she's going so hard on like, doing business things, making money, because it's like, what else is she gonna do?
Occupy your time, girl. Like, I ain't mad at you. I'm really not. Like, I do understand the struggle. Like, and but it is hard when the people are just so focused on like Coachellaing all of the time. You know, if that's your whole everything,
Thing.
like that is, it seems to be your whole thing. It's hard if you're putting that out into the world. It's like, who's going to take you seriously? Like, yeah, you'll get some dudes like that guy.
Yeah, we got to
Like,
get you a mic with one of those little cover things.
Oh my God, my bad for taking care of myself. And
Don't worry, I'll put it in my Amazon wish list, and I bet you one of these lovely ladies will say, "Send this to Ann the boys," with a winky face.
Oh jeez. I mean, I have a legit mic at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it doesn't connect to your phone. You can see when she talks about W that she loves him, but she wants to do everything else too. No, I agree. So, I mean, we've all discussed this, and a lot of y'all are women. So it's like, if you've had kids, you know the struggle when you have your first child of giving up who you were to be a mom. It truly feels like you lost that person. And I felt the same way about changing my last name when I got married. I was like, wait, this isn't me. I'm not I'm this girl. I've always been this girl, and now my name is different and I don't like it. So people handle those things differently. She copes with dissociating, humor, and being codependent so she isn't alone with her thoughts. Yes, and by self-medicating. She literally just bought a bag, a hat, a shirt. Yeah, that's what my mom does.
Fill your life with things.
Sad,
America,
buy stuff.
You do. Consumerism.
She doesn't want to be a real mom. I think her idea of a real mom is different because of how she was raised.
Yeah, you don't know what you don't know. Like,
yeah,
again,
like
I didn't have any examples of how to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, of having that kind of life, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So, of course,
and
I didn't know that was even a goal to have.
I mean, it's a generational curse is what they, that's what they call it. You are supposed to be better than what your parents were. And so some people don't do that because they think their parents were fine. And Brie has said it herself. She has literally said, oh, I think my upbringing was normal. My parents were divorced, but it was good and blah, blah, blah. I have not done a deep dive on her. Hi, Harmony. Yeah, she doesn't know how to be a good mom. Not every young lady has those instincts either. No. And I mean, I kind of believe that too, Mama Bear. Sorry, I think she had that baby to keep 2K close and it backfired. I do agree. And I think also the idea that she thought once the baby was there, things were going to change. I mean, she was calling him babe while they were at the hospital and all that. And then it didn't go that way. And she reacted. And some people are vindictive and they will use their child against the other person. And she did that and she got a bad reaction from doing that. People don't play when it comes to their kids. Yes, 100% agree. She thought she was going to have a fairy tale family. And George, I can't say that she doesn't, like, I know that maybe she doesn't care, but she could just sign her rights away if she really didn't care. But she doesn't want that image either. So it's like, go to court, and if I lose, then whatever. She can still play the part of like, oh, I just got it pinned all against me in court, and he's a narcissist and blah, 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 blah. I've gone through this with somebody who legitimately doesn't care, but yet they would fight tooth and nail. Yeah.
What they want, what their real motivations are, or if they're just trying to signal to other people and just, like, this is my image and I don't want to be like, because nobody wants to be like all about some deadbeat like dad kind of thing,
Yeah.
So like it's the same kind of deal.
Colleen, you said then she got clout calling him a deadbeat, then she wasn't expecting him to do what he's done. Yeah, I'm curious, was Brianna that popular? Like, I mean, she's huge now. So, like, how popular was she before the custody stuff started? He should have never kissed her forehead when she pushed false hope and then served. She lost it. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree that he should have established boundaries while they were in that hospital room. I think she's conflicted too. I agree. I didn't know who she was before the custody situation. I agree. Yeah, I think that he absolutely did give her false hope. in that room, and I agree, he probably felt that was the only way that he was going to be able to be there for the birth of his child. So it is difficult on both sides, but the reality is that there's multiple sides to a story, and you are going to see things one way and another person is going to see things another way. It's just how it is. I think if he wanted her back today, she would go, I agree. They were kids acting out what they thought parents were supposed to look like. I agree. He admitted he started dating her because she would give him clout. If that's true, that's really gross. That's really gross of him.
Yeah.
I think
How old are they again?
He's 25. I think she's same. I think they're both like 25, 26.
Oh, that's
still fairly young. Yeah. I think she needs to get off TikTok and web for at least a year to reevaluate and figure things out. No, I definitely agree. I mean, it's another addiction. At the end of the day, when you have addictive personalities, this is just another addiction. Yeah.
This is maybe worse than any drug. I mean, because it'll light you up in all kinds of ways.
Yeah, you're getting attention. You're getting the dopamine. You're getting the serotonin. Like, it's a constant rush.
Like, our brains are not prepared to deal with all of these stimuli all the time, instantaneously. The overwhelming rush, like I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
At scale.
I had my first kid at 17 and learned how to be a mommy because there wasn't anyone else. Yeah, no, I agree. And I think that that's another thing that was a clutch for Brie was, did I say crutch? Not clutch, crutch, coming in clutch. A crutch for Brie was that she had the money to hire. Harmony got a shout out tonight. Yay! That's awesome. I'm glad. I never heard of her before she got pregnant. Oh, so the drama made her big. The drama made all of them big. That's why they all keep doing drama, you know? The crutch was the fact that she had money. She had money, and so she was able to hire a nanny for the hard parts. You know, it annoyed the shit out of me when my brother would tell me, you know, it was good that I wasn't home when I had my first kid. I know. This shit would make me so... Okay. Yeah. I mean, you were mean. You hurt my feelings. You knew it was so hard for me. But if my mom and my grandma would have babied me, and they would have took over taking care of my kid, because that's a type of like codependent relationships that we have. It's not the healthiest. It's not the best, but it would be out of love. Good night, Allie. We love you. But, you know, I was forced to really go through it, be in the depths of it, get up in the middle of the night every single night, have no sleep, take care of the baby by myself, all of that. I had no help. I didn't get breaks. I didn't have babysitters. I didn't have all that for my first child. And it made me a
hubby. Like that he was working all the time. So
at the time he was working. Yeah, and it sucked. And I cried every single night, and I wanted to come home. I was ready to end my marriage in the name of going back home with my mommy. But, you know, I got through it. It was a struggle, but if I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't probably be the mom that I am now. Because it's difficult. Until you're thrown in it, you don't learn. You know, when you can make it easier for yourself, why not? Because I would have, just like she used her money to get a nanny, I would have said, hey, Mimi, get up with this baby at night. Here, this thing's keeping me up. It's getting on my nerves. Get it. Get it. Which the less time, the first few months of your child's life, the first few hours, all of it, is so critical to bond. And so if she was already passing the baby off, the bond wasn't there. You know, it wasn't as strong as it could have been. She doesn't strike me as the type of person that breastfed. She doesn't strike me as the type of person that did skin to skin. So I didn't leave my oldest until I had to go. Yep, I know. It's the same thing. So I just think that the connection, she didn't really realize how important those things were to building their connection. So therefore it was easy. Whereas a lot of moms, don't want to separate from their child. She probably could not wait to no longer be pregnant and have her regular body back. She probably, so it was easier for her to want to be away from that pregnancy, where some of us mourn our pregnancy once we have our baby because we're like, oh, my body, it's not here. They're not inside me anymore, blah, blah, blah. She lied and said she breastfed so she could try and use that excuse on why 2K couldn't have him. Interesting. It's hard doing it alone. My mom passed when I was 22 and didn't have her around when I had my baby. Oh, I'm sorry, Liz. I couldn't even imagine. She said she didn't feel as connected because of PPD, and I understand that. Yeah, I had separation anxiety from my babies. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Ask my brother. It was bad.
You can't tell me. Look, I get it. Like, I had they weren't even like genetically mine. Like, how, like, I mean, literally just cry for months. Like,
yeah, it's hard. Once kids are involved, it's hard. And so there is some weird thing about Bree she dissociates from that. So I think she's going through a lot, but I think she has very much dissociated. I do think Bree is going to have a lot of guilt later. Oh yeah, I mean, typically we do.
And hopefully she could turn it around. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. That's why kind of why I was talking. The whole reason I even wanted to really hop in was just because it's hard to just bash on them.
No.
It's like I really wanted to defend everybody and just be like, no, they could be better though. It may change tomorrow. It can. It could.
She could wake up tomorrow and make the changes. I said it weeks ago. I mean, she could still do it now. She doesn't have court until the end of August. If she dumped this dude, got herself did or just even go to NA meetings. You don't even have to go to a rehab per se. If you're just going to stop, if it's all just recreational and you're just going to stop taking it and you don't have an actual problem, just go to NA and AA and collect the chips. Go in voluntarily, whatever it is, but you could turn it. You know this as well as I do, that in those 4 weeks that she still has, it could change her court case for her.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in a heartbeat. Oh, yeah. And it doesn't even matter. I mean, 2 weeks before she could. She has every opportunity right now to still do that if she wants to be a part of this child's life. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't have complex PTSD. It can cause that decision. I mean, yeah, for sure. You also have to realize that Bree has, I mean, what did she have to do to make the money to be what she is in LA? And a lot of time when women do that, they dissociate. So she has trained herself to be good at this and to not show her emotions. I was shocked she actually admitted she had been drinking to numb herself. I get it. I've been there.
That's a step. Acknowledgement is a step.
Absolutely. Acknowledgement is a step.
And that's hard to do in the world that they're all living their whole life in this world where everybody's like, all their eyes are on them and they want these.
Everybody knows everything. I couldn't imagine either. I mean, it sucks now. Every move I make, every word I make, it can be clipped and taken, and I'm judged. They're looking up pictures of me as a minor, calling me fat. They're posting pictures of my dead grandpa. Like, bro, I didn't realize the microscope. And at 1 minute, it felt like the fucking walls were closing in on me. I was like, oh my God, man. But it's when you choose this life, it is what it is. But that's why I go to therapy. Hey, why did I get blocked on your main? I was quietly watching the Jordan interview, then blocked.
Ain't no telling. I'm gonna be honest. Some of these mods get trigger happy. You got to watch them.
I don't know. Are you asking to be unblocked? Usually my mods are pretty good about not blocking people, but if you want to be unblocked, just tell a mod and we'll write it down. Mods, can you put it on my to-do? Danielle, sorry about that. Mods, put that somewhere and remind me so after I can unblock her. Give me her at. Ash just got punched in. She got punched in the face at the bar. They did. They tried to block my brother and my bestie. They did block Krista. Krista was a casualty. She came in like a dumbass and said, y'all should read have y'all ever thought about reading a book? And I was like, oh my. Bye bye. Hey, I said.
Never.
Oh man, it was bad.
Drop them. Yeah.
Kaylee has to tell us who her brother was. Wait, no, this is him and the boys.
Excuse me?
At this point, we're just accepting that this is. She can build herself social media to this level. She can use energy towards being a mom. Yes. Is Ash live? Where was she live? Can someone give me these details? I need you to. I meant had back. Oh yeah, I did have to tell him. I was like, guys, that's my brother. Don't be mean to him. He's special. Listen, he's the reject of the family. Okay, just be nice to him. No, my brother is not 36.
Way too damn. I told you how old I
Where's
was.
the video at? I don't even know how old you are. I quit counting. I tagged you in the clips. Dramatic Tea Talk has a. Okay, we're going in.
Mimi's favorite.
Whose favorite?
Excuse me?
That's not true. I'm the favorite. Not really. Actually, I'm not the favorite of anyone.
You
Paul.
know which one's the favorite.
I was Paul's favorite, and now he's dead, as Shelby wanted to remind me.
Oh.
I'm telling my Mimi.
Is that what this is?
I'm telling Mimi. I really am. We really should. I'm going to call my grandma and tell her, and I'm going to show her Shelby too. I'm going to say, look at this guy. I'm going to say, look at this guy. And he was talking about Paul. Mimi's going to have some choice words for him. Probably not very respectable. I'm going to be honest.